Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone at tarotforhealing.com. I hope you're doing really well. This is for Pisces and this is the weekly reading from the 22nd to the 29th. And I'm using the Fountain Tarot deck and it's a beautiful deck, even though it doesn't show up that great on camera when I use it, but it is a wonderful deck. So let's go. Let's see what shows up for Pisces week beginning the 22nd to the 23rd, 29th. We have the King of Coins for you. And then we have the Fool. Ooh, nice one. And then we have the Six of Cups. All right. Oh, okay. And Judgment at the bottom. Judgment. And let's see what butterfly card wants to show up for you, Pisces. So the butterfly cards are Keep the Faith. I like that one, and I love how purple that is. Gorgeous. So what I see for you, Pisces, with the King of Coins and the Fool and the Six of Cups. It's so interesting because this interpretation of the King of Coins, he looks like a very mature, older person. And then the Fool is like this young kid that is just full of joy and energy and just vivacious. And to me, so it could be saying that maybe for some of you, you could be getting that energy surge, like um maybe you are a bit older, but you feel like you're just young at heart, or this childlike energy that you feel, or more youthful energy that you feel. So it could be just appearing that way. But the King of Coins, it could be saying that if I just look at it as a financial card, because it can tie to finances, it could be saying that there may be some new developments in terms of finances and money because of an opportunity that is coming back from the past. So it could be because the Seven of Cups represents past opportunities or past relationships. It represents anything that could be coming from the past, and it also is a card that can represent children as well, and memories, like nostalgia too, like feeling, having memories of better times. So you could be feeling that way as well. But what I see here is I see some connection with you and the past in terms of your childhood. So I don't know if you're going to a place that you used to like as a child or used to visit as a child, but there's something about your childhood that you're going to be thinking about now that you're an adult. And so um I think that this would be good for you, because sometimes when we go back in the past, it gives us the opportunity to kind of see where we've been, where we've come from, where we've learned certain things. And so I think that could be good, or it could represent also a person coming back from the past, wanting to be in contact with you, or traveling towards you, wanting to travel to see you as well. Or being that this is an older person and younger people, it could be your grandkids coming to see you, or your nieces and nephews visiting you, something like that. But there's something with children that is around you, and it's like you're the older person, and so it's almost like I see you doing things with them. Like, I don't know, you could be reading to them, playing with them, like that kind of thing as well. Where the Judgment card comes in, the Judgment card can represent something becoming finalized, like a final decision to something, or it can also represent a sense of newness, like an out with the old and an in with the new. And so that's also can connect with that full energy. So I think there might be some old ways of being that you may be getting rid of to embark on something different coming through, because the Judgment can represent the death and the rebirth, and a new eon, a new age. It can also represent like it also can loosely represent, if you go into like the more the biblical, in about Judgment Day and all that kind of stuff. It can represent being given a second chance as well. So maybe if something went wrong in the past, again, something to do with the past, it may give you the opportunity for that for it to come back, but it also could be coming back in a better way, because um maybe you've forgiven a person and they've come back into your life, or maybe you've even forgiven yourself in certain situations. Like maybe you were the one that maybe made the mistake, and now you was able to rectify things, and now you can move on and go into this new experience with this person. So it could be playing out this way. But there definitely is this ending and beginning theme that is going on in your reading that is showing up this week. And when it says keep the faith, it's telling you about being super positive. And because this card is so purple, is representing higher consciousness. And is if it was to represent any of the chakras, it represents the crown chakra. So it's about seeing things from a higher perspective. So, and that's why I'm kind of getting this feeling of you being very mature in your way of thinking. Like sometimes when you see things from a higher perspective, is only because of the experiences that you've been through before. And when you get older, you can reach this point where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna let certain things go. Like I can't be bothered with certain things anymore. And then that's when you kind of are able to not concentrate on the drama of things, but you're more in a state of just being like, okay, I just it's just not important to me anymore. And then I think that's when you can be free of certain situations like the Fool, and you can open up new energies for new things to come in, because you're prepared to let certain old things go. But I think with this newness and letting new things come in, it's kind of saying that even things may be coming back as well. Maybe clearing out something old gives you opportunity for something to come in that maybe was from the past, but maybe you didn't give it the chance to come in before, or a person to come back before, or something like that. But it could be a good thing if you allow that to happen, you know and Judgment as well is represents making a final decision. So whatever is coming in is your choice. You've decided to let this thing in. You've decided to embrace this full energy that is coming through. And I think it'll be a good thing for you, because as you can see in this card, it can connect you with somebody else, with something else. Maybe you've even missed the person, and the person that you're missing ends up coming back into your life. So I think your cards are going to be really good. Well, your cards are good. So peace and many blessings to you. I'll be seeing you. Bye.